guys, so I have on some pretty decent makeup today, and I'm about to do like a get unready with me, or like I'm gonna test some products to sort of like remove everything and then sort of like do like a night routine, I guess. You probably will have seen that video already, but I don't want to waste it because I put it all on and I'm about to just take it all off. So I figured I would film at least one video in between. So I have, you know, my makeup looks, some like proof that my makeup looked good today. This was all Nui Cosmetics. If you haven't watched that review, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But I thought what I would do today is show you guys my favorite multi-mask. So like my favorite ways to multi-mask, or my favorite combinations of multi-masking. Now they are from, a lot of them are from like the same brand, so it's 2 masks from the same brand. And when I say multi-mask, I'm not one of those people who likes to put like different masks on different parts of their face. I like to do one mask, remove it, and then put another mask on, and then remove it, and then finish, you know, skincare. So I'm not gonna go too much into like details on ingredients, but I'm gonna show you my favorite pairings here, why I like them together. You know, obviously they're from the same brand, so they're like made to go together, but I'm just gonna show you my favorite ones and the ones that I do the most often. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. So I'm gonna start off with some ones that I like to do when I'm having pretty bad breakouts. This is what I like to pull out. So they're from the company Treat Yourself, and it's the Detoxifying Mud Veil Clay Mask with activated charcoal and hibiscus. And then I like to follow it up with the Clarifying Sugar Coat Manuka Honey Mask with turmeric and a full spectrum hemp oil. Where's the front? There it is. So I've actually done a demo of this one on my channel when it used to be the 5 Spice Manuka Mask when it was Clean Living Collection. They've since rebranded and repackaged as well. The packaging is so cute. I love the, you know, the white opaque jars now. But the Detoxifying Mud Veil is one that I like because it has lots of ingredients, or not lots, it's pretty minimal ingredients, but it has ingredients in it that help with detoxifying, obviously, and helping to clear skin. So it's got French green clay, activated coconut charcoal, hibiscus, and then essential oils of ylang ylang, rose geranium, and rose chamomile. I know I said I wasn't going to go over ingredients, but this is like one of the ones that actually has the ingredients on the packaging. The rest don't. And then I like to go over it with the Clarifying Sugar Coat, which has manuka honey, cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg, and cannabinoid-rich hemp oil, which are all ingredients that are great for acne. I don't find it to be too irritating. So this one comes as a powder, and it looks black, but when you mix it, it sort of turns purple because of the hibiscus in here. And it does a really good job of detoxing my skin and cleaning it out, but not drying it out. It doesn't get overly dry. And then the Clarifying Sugar Coat looks like this. It smells incredible with all like the spices and stuff in there. And I don't find that it's too harsh for my skin. If you know that you're really, really sensitive to like cinnamon, can be a little bit abrasive to some people. It could also be too hot. So cinnamon is one. Clove can also be very, very stimulating for some people. So if you know that those are things that aggravate your skin, these are ones to stay away from, or at least this one is. But I really like this. They also do have a couple of others. I think they have 2 other combos for like dry skin and sensitive skin, and then I think they have, yeah, I think those are the other ones that they've got. But if you've got oily, acne-prone skin and you need, you know, weekly or bi-weekly sort of like clean outs, I like this system. This works really well for me. I like to pull it out when I'm having really, really bad acne, which I haven't had in a while, thankfully, so I haven't pulled this one out in a while, but this is one of my favorite go-to multi-masking sessions. So I'll do the detox mask first and then the sugar coat. One of my other favorite combinations is from Naturallogic. I like to go in with the Naturallogic Unmask, which is a detox hydration mask. A lot of what I like to do is sort of like detox first and then moisturize, which is what a lot of these do. That's just sort of my preferred combo, is like detox and purify and then hydrate and moisturize. So I like to go in with the detox hydration mask first, which does both. I mean, it detoxes and hydrates at the same time. You could just do this one, and I do a lot of the time just do this one and then be done with it. But when I want to have like a really, really luxurious experience where I want my skin to just feel totally amazing afterwards, I will follow it up with Luna. This pairing, if you've never tried this and you've got both of these, it's going to take you a little while to get through it. Like, set aside like 2 hours for yourself at the end of the night, because this one does better the longer that you leave it on. And this one I like to leave on just as long, 45 minutes, something like that. So, you know, a lot of time to these if you do plan to do them. But if you've never done this combo before, I highly recommend it. Your skin will just feel clean and smooth and hydrated and moisturized, and just your skin will feel incredible. But this one is just such an incredible, unique texture and concept. It smells so good too. I just absolutely love everything about this mask. It is, if you've never tried it, this is one of the masks that is in my like top 5. I should do that soon. I should do like my top 5 like ride or die masks, the ones that I would like choose over anything. This is definitely in there. I love this one. I pull this out at least a couple of times a month. I do have a lot of masks that are in my rotation. So this one does get used at least a few times a month because it is absolutely my favorite. And Luna is back. So if you have not picked up yourself a Luna, just look at that gorgeous color. Smells incredible, feels incredible on the skin, and like I said, the longer that you leave it on, the more benefits that you're gonna see. So if you have not tried this combo, highly recommend. So that's one of my favorite combos to do. Like if I was going to do any of these combos, that's probably my first pick. So this one I'm sort of counting as 2 different combos. One I like to do as, like I was explaining before, where I do one mask and then another mask, and then one I like to do where I mix the 2 masks together as one mask. So I'll start with the first sort of like masking combo. So I like to do the Leahlani Coco Lica Ritual Dessert Facial Mask, which is a gentle detox mask. If you have issues with clay masks that get really tight, that really irritate the skin, you don't necessarily like to keep your face like misted the whole time, this is one that you're gonna wanna check out because it's very gentle. It doesn't dry out the skin. It leaves the skin, it dries down, but it doesn't get that really like harsh throbbing that some clay masks can get like. You don't find that so much in the Green Beauty unless you're using, you know, like the, what's that Indian Aztec one? That one is like the worst one of all. And I never use that one. It's just too much for my skin. But I like this, followed by the Melly Glow Illuminating Nectar Mask. I'm actually almost out of this one right here. I have like maybe 1 or 2 uses left in here. Oh, this is the second jar of this that I've been through. The Melly Glow is one of my absolute favorite masks because it's like fruity, hyaluronic acid. It makes my skin glow. This combo specifically, when I want my skin to be sort of like gently detoxed and glowy, this is the one I like to do because it actually does. It makes my skin glow afterwards. I think I have a demo of both of these up on my channel that I can go ahead and link if you're interested in watching it. But the other combo that I like to do, where I like to do them together, is I like to mix the Mermaid Mask and the Melly Glow. So if you've never done that before either, if you've got both of these and you've never mixed them before, I highly recommend mixing them. A child found me. Oh, is he bringing me a snack? Thank you. Ollie brought me a kebab. Thanks for the kebab. Can you shut the door? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So yeah, before I was interrupted, I like to mix like half of what I would usually use of the mermaid mask if I was doing a full face of mermaid mask, take half that amount, the same amount of Melly Glow, mix the 2 together, and you just get sort of like a delectable, highly moisturizing, like, it's like boost for your skin. And again, I didn't write down ingredients or anything because I really just wanted to come here and like tell you my favorite pairings and not so much ingredient, you know, read down ingredient lists or whatever. But I absolutely love this combo mixed together. And I do that more often than I do like the Coco Lica and then the Melly Glow after, but I do love that combo, but I love mixing them together the most. I find that I just get so much more benefit from my skin mixing them together than doing even just like one right after the other. I don't know what it is when you mix them together, but they combine to make like a super mask. She just needs to make that. She needs to make a Melly Glow Leahlani mix and then sell just like that, because I would buy it. So another combo that I really like to do quite often is the Kahina Giving Beauty Antioxidant Mask followed by the Moisture Mask. I really like this combo. I really love the Antioxidant Mask especially. It's like slightly exfoliating as well as it just sort of like gives a boost to my skin. And the moisture mask is just like a really, really intensely moisturizing mask. If you really need like a super moisturizing mask, this is one that I would recommend. This one and the Josh Rosebrook Advanced Hydration Mask are the two like most incredibly moisturizing masks that you're gonna find. I love both of these. I just love the scent of them. I love the textures. I love the way that they feel. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend this combo as well. The combo of the two just makes my skin feel incredible, incredibly moisturized as well as just like taken care of, you know? A lot of masks can sort of like make my skin feel the same ways, but I find each one so different and, you know, does a little bit something different for my skin and makes my skin feel like a specific way when I use, you know, certain ones. So I don't know. I know that the combos are sort of like similar, so you don't have to, I mean, you definitely don't need all of these. You just sort of pick the one that sounds like it's the most like what you're looking for. But yeah, these are the combos that I like the most. So, and then the last combo that I've got here is actually by varying companies. So I like to do an intense face mask sometimes, like a dry face mask. One that I really like is the H is for Love Propolis Regenerative Face Mask. This just is incredible at detoxing the skin. It's incredible at like regenerating and healing. This is another one that I pull out when I'm having like really bad breakouts. So it's either this or the Treat Yourself one. But this one's got French green clay, kaolin clay, camo, which helps with brightening, white turmeric, rock cow, vanilla bean, sweet cinnamon, clove, red algae salt, orange peel, and then essential oils of frankincense. If you're looking for a really, really amazing dry mask, my favorite like acne detox face mask is the Mahalo Pele mask, but that's not always in stock. It's a seasonal mask now that's only available during the summer. So that's probably actually going to be available soon if it's not available now. I'll go ahead and check the website if it is. And if it is, I'll link it down below because that's one of my favorites as well. So I would do like the Pele mask and then like another hydrating mask or something like this, which is one that you can get all year round. And it's one that I highly recommend if you haven't tried that yet. I tried a little sample of it and immediately bought the full size because I was just so blown away by how good my skin felt and looked when I used it. And then I like to use one of two masks afterwards. These are the ones that I like to use after I've used something really intense where my skin is like, maybe it's a little aggravated, but it's, you know, because it's been cleaned out, or it's like red or a little bit sensitive. I like to throw on one of these two masks. So the first one is the Daphna's Revival. This mask I've raved about pretty much since the first time I tried it. It's incredibly hydrating. It's magic. It's skin magic. It's expensive, but it is worth every penny. Oh, this mask is, it truly, there are like no words for how incredible it is. It makes my skin feel like new skin, but like better. I don't know. I know that that's not a really good description, but I know that I've talked about it over the years a ton. It's just incredibly hydrating, incredibly skin boosting. The other one that I like to use that's a bit of a lower price point, so if you can't afford something like the Daphna's, which is over $100, the Josh Rosebrook Advanced Hydration Mask is another one that I like to use as sort of like that moisture hydration step. It does a really good job. And it smells incredible too. It's got like blue tansy in it. So it's soothing and it's moisturizing and it's hydrating all at the same time. So after I've done like something really intense like the Mahalo Pele or the H is for Love, I like to do one of these two because it calms my skin down, extremely hydrates and moisturizes my skin, and then it's just like ready for the rest of my skincare serums or moisturizers or whatever. So those are my 5 favorite multi-masking combos. It's just like, these are the ones that I gravitate to the most. I've done other ones over the years, but they're just not, they're not favorites like these. These are ones that I would always keep in my routine. I will constantly rebuy these. As you saw, I need a new mermaid mask and new Melly Glow because I'm about out of both of those. But these are just my favorite masks. I love masking. I do it less than I used to. I used to mask like all the time. I still try to do it, and it's getting easier now that Oliver's like going down for bed, you know, sooner. But there are still some nights where instead of like getting up and going to do my own thing, I end up falling asleep with him so I can get some extra sleep. But I love masking. I try to mask as often as I can. I'm actually going to be masking here in a little bit with a new mask that I'm excited to play around with and sort of like do a first impressions with you guys. But let me know what your favorite multi-masking combos are. I'd really love to know what you guys use when you like to double mask, you know, multi-masking, double masking, whatever you want to call it. I guess double mask, my favorite double masking combos. I want to know what your guys's are. What are your favorite ones? Because if you've got any favorites that I haven't tried yet, I want to try them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that learning about some of my favorite mask combos and like sort of the masks that I use the most was helpful to you in some way. If you've maybe got similar skin to me and you know, want to pick up some new masks, but you don't know which ones specifically you want or didn't know which ones would work well for you. These all work well for me for varying reasons. A couple of them I like more for acne and like healing properties, and other ones I like more for like detoxing, making my skin feel just like magical, like the Naturallogic. So yeah, if I was gonna pick any of these combos as like number one that I think pretty much everybody would get some benefit out of, it would be the Naturallogic Unmask and the Naturallogic Luna. This combo is just to die for. I love this combo. I do it as often as I can, but again, like I said, it takes up quite a bit of time because the longer that you leave these on, the better your skin will feel, the better your skin will respond. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next one.